I was testing the Arousor plugin from Empirical Labs. The truth, it looks amazing. Remember that they are the creators of Distressor, but I think this goes to a further level. I want to show you what it is about and all the benefits it has. As you well know, the Distressor from Empirical Labs is an analog compressor and it's super classic. And well, this video is not about the Distressor, but the truth is, I feel that this plugin is like a little sun and it's going to work very well on different types of instruments. Here we have a session that I'm mixing. It's called El Tanque que Nunca Salió, the tank that never came out, by my great friend Cesar Lopez. I'd like to show you a little bit of what's in this song. This session has quite a few channels: drums, bass, cello, electric guitars, acoustic guitars, but I want to show you the plugin performing on these channels. For example, the drums are assigned to an auxiliary, as we always do our New York compression that we have talked about in other videos. And here is the plugin. First of all, it has what is the input. And remember that this compressor has a threshold already defined. If I raise the input, what is going to happen is that it's going to start compressing. Let's review this. We also have our attack and our release, and something that I find very interesting that the folks at Empirical Labs have done, and they have here in 1000 seconds exactly the attack and release time. Also, something that I really liked is that the knobs show which side is going faster and slower. We have our output, and a trick that I would like to show you is that if you press the shift key on the input, it changes. The output goes to the opposite side. It would work quite well when I want to adjust the input quickly and then the whole output goes up. So here I am adjusting the output of the input. It is not going to be exact, but it will help me a lot. Remember, shift and press on the wheel. You have what is the ratio: 1 to 1, 5 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 6 to 1, 8 to 1, 10 to 1, 20 to 1. And the rivet, remember the Distressor that had the Nuki feature. Well, this goes beyond more compression. It is used a lot for what would be drum room microphones. The truth is very interesting. And well, you press here on ALT, and here I have two new ratios that are 6.5 to 1 and 7 to 1. I'd like us to hear a little bit about how this compressor works on a battery. So I'm going to slowly bring up what the input is so you can feel how it's compressing. It's quite strong. No. You go here choosing how much you want it to compress. Now I would like to look at the ratios.
And the famous rivet, let's hear it.
This sonority is not going to be given by any other compressor, so you know it is unique. The truth is that it would work very well for rock songs, but also some pop songs when the chorus breaks out, and well, you can experiment a lot too. This knob to modify the transient attack, let's see a little bit how it changes. Something very interesting is the Opto 1 and Opto 2. Notice that the values will change the attack and release. Opto 1. Opto 2. And if you want to add a little bit of saturation, this compressor is very good. because with just one knob, you can start to saturate a little bit until you like it. You can enter here where it says soft clipping and go up. There is also the expert mode. The expert mode is going to allow me to saturate more and add a second harmonic. And something super cool about this compressor is that if you notice, there are some LEDs and it shows me how much I'm saturating. I want us to keep checking the parameters, but let's test it on a voice.
Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió.
Let's distort it a little more.
Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió.
So, we can have a well-saturated signal or a fairly clean signal, but it gives it lots and lots of character. It also has an advanced detector where we can choose the frequencies where our compression is going to act. Let's hear a little bit.
Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió.
And we can also choose the frequency that will activate the compression.
Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió. Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió.
Finally, we have what is our mix. To leave it 100% compressed, or maybe a little dry, a little wet.
Hay que sacar ese tanque, el tanque que nunca salió.
If we want to turn off some parameter, we just click on it. And there it is. Is very interesting, and well, we have the little brother LT, then here we have our ratio, our release attack, and here we can play with these parameters. Here we can play with these parameters. Does not have as many parameters as the original plugin, but the truth is that it works quite well and the price is much lower than the other one. Is much lower than the other is tremendous. That plugin is not the truth. You can do everything. You can try it on the page of Empirical Labs. For me is worth. I have already mixed a couple of topics, and the truth, that is amazing. Take care of yourselves very much.